All right, I want to welcome everyone to our live Saturday morning presentation. We do this every Saturday at 9 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. And as you can see by my opening, we're going to be talking about the microbiome marketing strategy, specifically in how to create cash flow. Now, you'll notice from my screen that I've got what looks like the 10-10 Club, or not what looks like, is the 10-10 Club. And then as I scroll down, you'll see this little image for the microbiome research. Let me move over here. We have a dedicated page for our 10-10 Club, oursynergyfamily.com/1010 Club. This is a URL that you really need to memorize, because if you're looking for any one of our 3 marketing strategies, you'll always find those 3 marketing strategies on this page. That as you scroll down this page, which gives you information about our 10-10 Club, you'll find these 3 images. We have 3 specific marketing strategies for helping you build your synergy business. It could be nitric oxide therapy. Our product of choice is the patented and clinically proven ProArch9 Plus from Synergy Worldwide. What we're going to talk about today is the microbiome marketing strategy. Our product of choice is the clinically proven Purify kit, as well as the other biome products. And then we also have a third strategy called holistic skincare that uses intrinsic youth technology to purify, fortify, and protect all 3 layers of the skin using our product of choice, which is the TrueLume product line from Synergy Worldwide. And if you click on any one of these 3 images, it'll take you to a dedicated landing page. So if I click on the microbiome research, it's going to take me to a dedicated landing page for that marketing strategy that, again, has your training videos on the left-hand side and has all your key resource tools on your right-hand side. Now, what I'm doing this morning is I'm recording this because we'll put this recording not just up on our YouTube channel for our Synergy family, but we'll also put this video today on the left-hand side of this training page as part of your training videos, because going back to this, we want to teach you and show you how to create cash flow utilizing the microbiome marketing strategy. Now, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but we're going to help you better understand this whole process of how to start a person on the Purify kit, because that's always your starting point. And then once they've completed the Purify kit, what's the next step? When they say, gosh, I feel fantastic, or I feel a real significant difference in my health, now that the Purify kit's done with, what am I supposed to do? Well, before, we didn't have an answer for that. Now we have a specific answer for it. And when they say, what do I do next? You're going to then position in front of them one of 3 choices. Either the weight management system, what I'm going to call what's called the Fortify kit from Synergy Worldwide. I know Dr. Tripp doesn't like to look at it as a weight management system, but it's fantastic for weight management. Or the Biome Protect kit, which is really great for addressing a leaky gut problem. Again, we'll talk about this as we go through today's presentation. Or helping a person to continue to detoxify themselves. Or what we call the monthly maintenance kit. You want to move them from the Purify kit to one of these other 3 kits, and eventually everyone on the monthly maintenance kit, so that you have consistent product users every month that are helping you grow your CV on your Tracking Center 1, which then is going to create elite rebates, which then creates cash flow. Now, as I shared, everything starts with the Purify kit. Synergy's program is a 7-day program. We've created a Purify manual, which again, you can find on that dedicated page for the microbiome marketing strategy, that also adapts that 7-day program into a 10 or 14-day program. And so as that person does a 7, 10, or 14-day program, as you get them on the Purify kit, 7, 10, or 14 days later, they're going to be asking you, what is my next step? And you're going to be able to show them what that next step should be in relationship to their needs and price point. And that's how you're going to begin to build consistent customers utilizing this strategy, which those customers are then going to create CV volume on your tracking center one, which are going to then create elite rebates for you, which then creates cash flow to grow your synergy business. Now, one of the major tools that you want to use from a marketing standpoint is what we call the leaky gut survey. Again, if I go back to this page here, which is your training page for the microbiome, and if you scroll down, you find here is the leaky gut survey. If you click on that image, it will take you to a URL destination that has a PDF that you can download to your computer so that you can host this on your computer any place that you go. Or if you're in any kind of Wi-Fi connection, you can always go to this page and get this survey, or you can print it off and carry. And my suggestion is print off some of these surveys so that you're always carrying it with you, because then when you're talking to a person and they indicate to you that they have some issues, abdominal distress, autoimmune diseases, maybe they have some weight management challenges, maybe they're lacking energy, maybe they just don't feel good, you could easily say to that person, well, I wonder if you have a leaky gut. And once you ask that question, like I just did, be quiet. Let them respond. What do you mean by a leaky gut? Well, research is showing that our food choices is causing problems in the lining of our small intestine, causing what's known as a leaky gut. And that allows toxins to enter your system, and that might be why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. I've actually got a leaky gut survey that here, if you're interested, why don't you look at this? Let's go back to the actual better image for this. Why don't you mark off all the triggers and symptoms that you might be experiencing? So it's a tool that you can use to help a person understand that maybe that's their underlying problem, because the more that they mark off, the greater the probability that they have a leaky gut. So it's a great way for you to use this tool as a way to create interest so that people will say, well, gosh, look at all the things that I've checked off. So how do you get rid of a leaky gut? Well, you need to begin to change your microbiome. And there's a fantastic product. In fact, it's our product of choice for doing this, called the Purify Kit. And so you begin the process of being able to interest people in the Purify Kit. Now, when you go into our 10-10 club, we have a 10-10 club. The first 10 represents 10 customer orders. The second 10 represents building your synergy business by having 10 personally sponsored distributors. So today's presentation is all about creating cash flow. You create cash flow through customers. So the first 10 of the 10-10 club in our presentation today represents building your synergy business to 10 customer orders per month. How do you do that? Well, you acquire 10 customers, then repeat, acquire 10 customers, then repeat, acquire 10 customers, then repeat, until you have 10 customer orders. Now, the nice thing about the microbiome program that I'm going to show you is that this program is the easiest program for you to create 10 customer orders on a monthly basis if you understand how to properly position information in front of people. Because once they start on the Purify Kit and have completed their 7, 10, or 14-day program, 9 people out of 10 are going to ask you, what's the next step? And you'll be able to lead them into the next step. And eventually, every step leads to the monthly maintenance program. So whether they go onto the Fortify Kit or the Protect Kit or go directly to the maintenance kit, you're always going to lead everyone to eventually the monthly maintenance kit. So this is the easiest program, if you properly understand the sequence, to be able to get your 10 customer orders per month and be able to grow this even larger than that. Now, everything starts with the Purify Kit. So let's talk money. How do you make money using this system? Well, you basically have 2 options. The first option is the buy 4, get 1 free. So the cost to you is $716 plus tax and shipping. That gives you 600 CV. Now, our recommendation is if you're going to do a buy 4, get 1 free, is that you try and line up 5 clients who want to start on this. And if you do, you're going to charge each client $179. So when you subtract off your costs versus what you've collected, basically you have 1 kit that's free that you're charging $179 for. So that's net profit to you. Plus you've recouped your investment so that that money is now available to you, so that the next time you're going to put 5 clients on a system, you've already got the money collected to be able to do that. Or you've reimbursed yourself your initial investment. And so that initial investment is there for you to reinvest. And in that process, you created $179 in net profit because you have 1 free kit that you sell for $179. In addition, you created 600 CV of volume. Now, I know Noel's up in Canada, but here in the United States, our threshold for us to receive elite rebates, the threshold is anything above 150 CV of volume. We then earn a 25% return or an elite rebate on that volume on our Tracking Center 1. So if I created 600 CV, subtract the 150 threshold, I've got 450 CV of volume that's eligible for a 25% rebate, which is $112.50 in elite rebate. So if I'm using option 1 and get 5 clients started, my net profit is the $179 from the kit, the free kit that I sold, plus my elite rebates. So basically my net profit is $291.50. The second option is that maybe you don't want to take the risk or don't want to do the investment of buy 4, get 1 free, where you can have your 5 clients buy directly from Synergy Worldwide, or as you get a client, you have them buy directly from Synergy Worldwide. So the cost to them is $179 plus tax and shipping. The CV volume is 150 CV. And so your goal is to try and start 5 people every month. And if you do that, then you created 750 CV of volume on your Tracking Center 1, subtract the 150 threshold, so you've got 600 CV that's eligible for a 25% elite rebate, so your net profit is $150, and since you're not getting any free kits, that doesn't factor into your net profit, so your net profit is $150 if you're doing and starting 5 people on a monthly basis. So option 1 gives you a net profit of almost $300. Option 2 gives you a net profit of $150. Now, don't look at the net profit at the start. I'm going to show you a table to show you the net profit of what this can create for you if you do a systematic approach to building your synergy business utilizing the microbiome strategy. We'll come to that in a little bit. Now, here are some items that you need to consider. Shipping costs. If all those 5 people that I'm starting are in my community, then I really don't have any shipping costs. I can just hand them to the individuals and get them all started. But if I'm doing something from a social media standpoint to create interest, so what do I mean by a social media? Using Facebook to say, hey, I came across this fantastic survey to determine whether a person has a leaky gut or not. I took the survey and I showed initially I had some issues in this area. However, I've been using what's called the Purify kit, and now when I retake this survey, I've seen substantial improvements, which means that I most likely have improved my abdominal health. Here's a link to the leaky gut survey. Take it, direct message me if you have any questions or any concerns. So there's a way that you can use social media. I mean, I just made that up on my own as I'm thinking through this process. So there's so many different ways that you can position that leaky gut survey on social media. In fact, when I posted the leaky gut survey on our Facebook page for our Synergy family, I had over 200 people view it and share it. And that was last week, the largest number of views and shares of anything that I put up onto our Synergy Family's Facebook page. So there's a real interest in that survey. If you have to ship it to a person because you bought 4 and got 1 free, then there's shipping costs involved in this, unless you're going to charge that shipping cost onto your client. If you pick up the shipping cost, then it reduces your net profit. If you put the shipping cost onto your client, then you maintain your net profit. The other way is to make it easy for your clients to buy. So if I'm not going to send things to people, then I want to send them my URL for that product. So let me go in and show you how easy it is to get the URL that you need. Now, you need to set up your replicated site for customers. So my Synergy ID number starts with a 7. I already have used this URL, so it automatically comes up into my browser. And so I just click, I go to my replicated website for Dan Hammer Health. And let's say that I want to send a person a product. In this case, I'm going to go down to all products. Well, I'm going to go to all packs. I click on that. I want to send them a link to the Purify kit. So I click on Purify kit. And you notice the URL here that I've just highlighted. That URL is specific for that Purify kit attached to my Synergy account. So I can then copy that URL and paste it into an email and send it to an individual. Or if I'm smart enough to use my smartphone, I can do the same thing. I can copy that URL on my smartphone and text that to an individual, or even send an email through my phone to an individual. So you can utilize this process to identify any product. If I go into shop here, and let's go to all products, and I've got a person who wants to just do the Biome Shake, I can click on the Biome Shake, and you notice that the URL changed. My ID number stayed the same in the front end, but the back end of the URL changed to represent the Biome Shake. So again, I could click on that, copy, and paste it into an email, or utilize my phone to text that URL to an individual so that they could then go and purchase that product. And if they're not already a customer in Synergy Worldwide, they would then go through the process of becoming a customer. And then from that process, they would be able to make sure that that sale goes to your account on your Tracking Center 1 so that you get the CV volume of whatever that sale is.
Hey, Dan.
Yes, Judy.
Just a quick hint. If you are doing it in an email, you're doing the copy and paste in an email, there's 2 things you can do to make it look really professional so it's not this huge, long website address. Mm-hmm. Number 1 is you can create a hyperlink, and you can just put by Biome Shake, and then you create a hyperlink with the words Biome Shake, and it's just under link right in your email program.
Sure.
You create a link, and so they can just click on the link and do that. The second thing to do is what I do a lot is I create a bit.ly link, and then you can actually see how many people have clicked on the link that you sent them, because bit.ly keeps track of it. And it's just bit.ly, bit.ly. And you can even customize the link. So my bit.ly links are bit.ly /biome, bit.ly /PA9, bit.ly /TrueLoom, so that I know which bit.ly link stands for what. So it just makes it a little bit more professional.
BLY dot?
BIT. .ly. Yeah, bit.ly, bit.ly.
Okay, so this is the site that Judy's talking about. It's free to sign up for. And there in this site here, you can do exactly what Judy just talked about. You can take a long URL and create a shortened version of it. And then this program will also track the people who go on that link.
Yes, it doesn't count the specific people. It does count the number of times it was clicked on. So if you send somebody a link, you kind of know if they've clicked on it or not. So it makes the follow-up conversation kind of a little easier.
Great. Thank you, Judy. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Now let's go back here. So what Judy's sharing with you, what I'm sharing with you, is you want to make it as easy as possible for your customer to buy the product. So rather than just sending them to your general replicated website and asking them to try and find the product, you go to your replicated website, you click on, you find the product that they're interested in, and then you get that URL. And so whether that's the long version of the URL or a shorter version that Judy's talking about, you then want to send that to that individual so that you make it as easy as possible. They click on the link and they go to the exact page for the exact product that is on your website, so that you get full credit for it, and it makes it easy for that person to put that product into the shopping cart and then check out. Now, your goal is to start 5 to 10 new customers each month on the Purify kit. And if you do that, then every 7 to 14 days, you will have clients ending the Purify kit and asking you, as we talked about before, what is the next step? What's the next step after the Purify kit? It's going to be one of 3 choices. Fortify kit, especially if they're looking for weight management issues or they've got extreme autoimmune diseases. If their leaky gut survey showed that they had a lot of issues in this area, then the leaky gut, or what we call the Biome Protect kit for addressing a leaky gut and detoxification, or the monthly maintenance program. Now, let's look at what these different ones are. The vast majority of your clients are going to choose either the Biome Protect kit to address a leaky gut issue and continue to detoxify themselves, or they're going to choose the monthly maintenance kit. Now, what's in the monthly maintenance kit? It's 2 Biome shakes and 1 box of ProArgi-9 Plus. Synergy Worldwide has the Biome Protect kit. You can go into Synergy's website, you can go on to all packs, and you can find the Biome Protect kit, which is 2 Biome shakes, 2 Biome DTX, and 1 Biome Actives. But at this time, as we're doing this video, there is no monthly maintenance kit. So you need to assist them in setting this up as a monthly auto ship. What's in the monthly maintenance kit? It's 2 Biome shakes and 1 box of ProArgi-9 Plus. Whatever flavor system you want to use, it doesn't matter. Now, our suggestion to you is that you 3-way your client into Synergy Worldwide to help them order the correct combination, whether it be the Biome kit or whether it be the monthly maintenance kit, where you'll need to provide them with even more assistance to say, hey, we need 2 Biome shakes, and we're going to go with the mixed berry box of single serve sticks, 1 box. So you can help them set that up with customer service, and you can also help them set that up as a monthly auto ship with customer service, so that you don't have to 3-way in every month or depend upon your client to order it. You'll have your client become a customer with Synergy Worldwide, where they'll get their own Synergy customer ID number, but you assist them in a 3-way call to properly set up their monthly program for where they're at. And if they go on the Biome Protect kit, then you just need to determine, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, whether it's going to be for 1 or 3 months, so that you have that marked down in your notes, so that when they get done with 1, 2, or 3 months, you're ready to work with your client to help them convert from the Biome Protect kit to the monthly maintenance kit by, again, doing a quick 3-way call into Synergy Worldwide and have customer service help you switch that monthly order from Biome Protect kit to the monthly maintenance kit, our terminology of 2 Biome shakes and 1 box of ProArgi-9 Plus. So the key to moving your client from the Purify kit to a monthly option is all about positioning information. Now, we've talked about this, but I'm going to repeat some of this. The leaky gut survey is your primary tool to create interest. And as a primary tool, you can use it in two ways. You can use it to create interest at meetup groups or health fairs or social media, as we've talked about. The more boxes a person checks off for both triggers and symptoms, then the greater the probability that they have a leaky gut, which is going to help you create interest in the Purify kit as a starting point in addressing this issue. Now, once they've completed the Purify kit and they want to know what the next step is, then you can use their leaky gut survey to help lead them to the next step. If they checked off a large number of boxes, then you can suggest that their next step is either 1, 2, or 3 months on the Protect kit to help them continue this process to correct their leaky gut. And you allow them to make the decision whether they want to do 1, 2, or 3 months. If they do 1 month, okay, let's do 1 month, great. All right, let's call Synergy Worldwide. Let's get you three-way, let's get you set up as a customer so that you can get the same wholesale pricing that I get. You'll have a customer ID number. My suggestion is let's set this up as a monthly auto ship, because once you're done with this, whether you do 1 month like you want to, or you feel that you need to continue this, we can then always convert to what we call our monthly program. So what's the monthly program? Once they go on the Protect kit and they're ready to come off of this kit, you can position the monthly maintenance program, which is 2 biome shakes and 1 box of ProAgent Plus. Or if they've finished with the Purify kit and they don't have from their survey significant issues that would demonstrate that they might have a leaky gut, then you can just position the maintenance program as their next step. So how do you position the maintenance program? Everything is about price and benefits. So I did a Google search for what the average cost per meal in the United States is, and they talked about the average cost being $12.75, and that if you made your meal at home, you could save yourself $8.75. So they took a long way of saying that the average cost for your meal, if you make it at home, is $4. Now, if you look at any advertising that's going on for eating out at fast food places, you'll typically find that $5 is now the marketing strategy for most meal combinations. So our suggestion is to use $5 as the average daily cost for a meal. And if you're using a monthly maintenance kit to replace a meal, that would represent $150 in real monthly cost to your client. The average number of months or average number of days in a month is 30 times 5 is $150. What's the price for our monthly maintenance kit? It's $160. So it's almost cost neutral. Your whole purpose is to show them that the monthly maintenance kit is almost cost neutral, but does your $5 investment of what you're doing today in the meals that you're choosing give you the following benefits? Are those meals that you're buying improving your gut health? Are they improving your overall health? Have they improved your energy? Have they improved your cognitive function? Have they helped you lose weight or maintain your weight? Most cases, the answer is no. Well, here's a program, our monthly maintenance kit, that is almost cost neutral, yet is going to provide you with the following benefits. We're going to improve your gut health. We're going to improve your overall health. We're going to improve your energy. We're going to improve your cognitive function. And if you use this program properly, we can most likely continue to help you with weight management and weight loss. So how do you use the monthly maintenance kit? Well, you want to replace one meal with the biome shake. And you want to make sure that that biome shake that they're consuming is a taste sensation that they look forward to every day. I've been doing a shake every day for I don't know how long. I've been doing the biome shake now for over a year. I love that shake. That shake, I don't just do the Spartan way of doing things where I just take 2 scoops of the biome shake and throw it in water with some ice cubes and drink it down. No, I have a recipe that I use. You can find that recipe in our Purify kit manual. It's on page 9 of the manual. So I throw in Mystica, and I throw in sunflower butter, and I throw in lettuce, and I throw in a banana, and I throw in frozen mixed berries and frozen strawberry. I make that a taste sensation so that every morning I look forward to that, not because it just tastes good, but the way it makes me feel. I will go until 2 o'clock today before I even begin to get hungry, with no drop off in any energy during that whole time. So you want to make sure that that biome shake that they're using is a taste sensation that satisfies them so that they look forward to it every day. And you want them to take their Pro-Arginine Plus 30 minutes prior to their largest meal, not their shake meal, but whatever the other 2 meals that they're eating in the day, whatever the largest meal is, they want to take their Pro-Arginine Plus 30 minutes prior to that meal in 8 ounces of water. Why? Because it will curb their appetite to reduce their caloric intake because they will not be as hungry. So that's the strategic way of using the Pro-Arginine Plus in this system so that you curb their appetite while improving their cardiovascular health so that they can continue to experience weight loss and maintain weight management. Now, if they start on the Biome Protect Kit as their initial program because their leaky gut survey showed that they have a bunch of issues in this area, then again, the Biome Protect Kit is a 1-month program. You replace 1 meal per day with the Biome Shake. Just like we talked in monthly maintenance, you want to make it a taste sensation. You'll find the basic shake recipe on page 9 of the Purify kit. And then you have 2 packets of the Biome DTX. You want to put 1 packet of the Biome DTX in their shake, and then you use the other packet like you did Pro-Arginine Plus 30 minutes prior to their largest meal, so that the Biome DTX in 8 to 10 ounces of water prior to their largest meal, 30 minutes prior to their largest meal, is going to curb their appetite going into their largest meal, which again reduces their caloric intake, which will help from a weight loss or weight management standpoint, and then take the 1 Biome Active with their Biome Shake so that there's not one other thing that they have to remember to do. Basically, Biome Shake, replacing 1 meal, which is whatever meal is most convenient for them to do, and take my Biome Active at that time, and put my 1 packet of Biome DTX in the shake, and then I take the other Biome DTX 30 minutes prior to my other largest meal, or whatever the largest meal is outside of my shake. Now, if you set some monthly goals, and again, like anything, this is showing you an ideal scenario, and life never works ideally, but you'll get the understanding of what this does for you. So the ideal goal is to try and start 5 to 10 people on the Purify kit, convert all your clients to a monthly program, whether that be Fortify, which we haven't spent a lot of time talking about, Protect Kit, or the monthly maintenance kit, but eventually you want to move everyone to a monthly maintenance kit because they're not going to stay on Fortify kit forever. They're not going to stay on the Protect Kit forever, but you want them on the monthly maintenance kit forever. So the goal is to move everyone to eventually a monthly maintenance kit by properly positioning information. So I created a chart here to show you the cash flow based on a monthly maintenance kit, which is 120 CV per kit. So looking at 6 months, converting 5 per month and converting 10 per month, you can see how your CV increases and how your elite rebates attached to that CV increases. So eventually, if I can get 30 customers every month, again, what is the process here? I'm taking a Purify kit and moving them eventually to a monthly maintenance kit. If I can get 40 people started on the Purify kit over the course of a year, and get 30 of them to go on the monthly maintenance program, I'm going to create 3,600 CV of volume. And when I factor in my 25% elite rebates, that's $862.50 of cash flow. Now, I don't give you what that is on a yearly basis, but I got my calculator here. That's over $10,000. 30 customers on a monthly maintenance kit will generate for you over $10,000 in elite rebates for the year. Well, you can see if I'm converting 10 people on a consistent basis, or however I'm running my business, and I can get up to 60 customers on a monthly basis using the monthly maintenance kit. Now my elite rebates are $1,762.50. So $1,762 times 12, that's a $21,000 business. That's net profit. You have no expenses to it, because your customers are creating all the necessary CV on your tracking center 1, and you're getting back a 25% rebate. So 60 customers. If you had to go and build a brick and mortar building, or you lease a brick and mortar building and operate a business, I can tell you that you would need more than 60 customers to be able to operate at a profit. And you would spend a whole lot of work trying to create at least 60 customers. Here in this marketing strategy through Synergy Worldwide, I can put the effort in, lead people to a monthly maintenance program, and work towards 60 customer sales on a monthly basis using the monthly maintenance kit, and create for myself a $21,000 net profit business per year. So you can scale this however you want to. Now, before I take any questions, this is a PDF that I created. What I will do is this PDF, as well as I'm recording this today, will all go up by Tuesday onto that dedicated page for the Microbiome Marketing Strategy, as well as it will go out in the Tuesday newsletter, as well as the video will go up on our YouTube channel for our Synergy family. Now, also in this PDF, I gave you quick links. So here's the quick link to our 1010 Club page. Or I shouldn't say quick link, but here are the URLs. This is the URL for our 1010 Club page. This is the direct URL for the Microbiome Marketing page. This is the direct URL for our Microbiome ebook. This is the direct URL for the Purify manual, where on page 9 you will find the basic shake recipe. This here is the URL for our leaky gut survey. And then we also created the Purify kit summary sheet. So this is the URL for that summary sheet, where if you click on it, it's going to take you to a PDF that, again, you can print off, you can carry with you, and you can use this sheet, one-page sheet, to help a person understand the products, the 5 products that are in the kit. So there's 5 products in the kit. It gives you a brief summary of what each product does, the benefits of each product as it relates to that individual that you're talking to. And then there's a couple testimonials down at the bottom to show that individual what happened for people when they applied the 7-day program, which you can also adapt to a 10 or 14-day program based upon their lifestyle. So with that said, do I have any questions from anyone at this time?
The only question I have is a technical one, not to do with the thing. How do we go about making a 3-way call into Synergy Worldwide?
So you broke up a little bit, John. So the question is about how easy it is to do a 3-way call?
Yes, into Synergy Worldwide.
For here in the United States, is as easy as using your smartphone. So on my smartphone, what I can do is I can put a person on hold at a call. And then what I typically do on my smartphone, because nuances of phones. You just have to learn them. On my phone, if I try and connect a person before someone answers from Synergy Worldwide, I usually lose the other person. So what I do is I add a call. I then have pre-programmed in my phone Synergy's phone number for customer service. Once that is answered, initially it's going to be answered through an automated system. I then know that I'm connected. I then bring my other person online by merging the two calls. And then I just have them listen as it goes through the prompts with Synergy Worldwide. And then when customer service answers, typically in most cases, customer service answers once you've gone through the automated prompting. And I've never really found a time where I've spent more than maybe 2 minutes waiting for customer service to get to me. You know, they might be busy with other people, but I've usually found that whenever I three-way a person into Synergy Worldwide, it's a very short period of time for them to be able to talk to that person at customer service. And if I'm on hold waiting, then I just talk to the individual and let them know exactly what we're going to be doing. That way, they know that there's nothing being said to anyone in Synergy Worldwide customer service without their knowledge. So I just use, if I get stuck on hold, I just use that time to talk to them about what we're going to be doing and walk them through the process so that when the customer service rep comes on, they already understand the process that we're going to go through, and they're going to see that that customer service went through that same process. So everything is completely above board and in front of that individual so that they feel comfortable about giving their charge card information to set up their program. Now, you're in Bermuda, so I don't know from a phone calling standpoint your charges and things of that nature. Here in the United States on my smartphone, because of the type of package that I have with Sprint, you know, I can make as many calls as I want. I've got no limitations from a data standpoint.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Does that help?
Hey, Dan?
Yeah, that helps.
Great. Yes, Judy.
So this is so fabulous, showing the money portion of it and how with, you know, as little as 30 customers or 10 customers or 60 customers, so detailed. So I would suggest for distributors who don't know the marketing plan, don't know the 7 types of income and the mega match and the weak side from the strong side, if they're talking to someone and just talk about the customers. So if people want to know how much money I'm going to make, well, let me show you with 10 customers, and just to have a sheet with those amounts and the total number of income that they gain. You know, this is the money that we make, and just say, and that's one part of it. And if you're interested in the network marketing part, you know, we can talk about that later. But here is our customer sheet and what money you will make with just selling the product. And it's just so simple and useful that I'd say it's a great place to recruit.
Yeah, and Judy, so since you brought that up, you know, this is a quick way of being able to create that sheet that Judy's talking about. Now, in my computer system, I have what's called a snippet tool. If I click on that, it's a snipping tool. You can go online and you can find snipping tools that you can put onto your computer. And all I click on new, and then I can take this PDF that you're going to get access to, and I can then outline. And right there on my snippet tool, I can save it in my computer, or I can copy it. And then let me go in here. Let me open up a page. You know, I can open up a page, and guess what? I can paste that snippet right onto that page. And so I could go back into this document here that we are doing, and I could go back up here, and we could go and we can then take, everything starts with the Purify kit. I got to close this off here. I don't know why it's, okay, there we go. No. So I could do the same thing here. I could use my snippet tool. Everything starts with the Purify kit. So I could create my own sales page. And use that so hopefully people are seeing what I'm doing here. Again, we're recording this, but you could use a snippet tool to use that document to create your own sales page to show a person who might be interested in making extra money exactly how you could do that. And I guess what I would do in between this here and this chart, I would put in this piece of information here. Let me go in here and lower this. So I would go in here and again use my snippet tool. And Judy, tell me from your standpoint, now this most likely took me less than 2 minutes to do. Okay, let me move this down a little bit. So Judy, in less than 2 minutes, I just created a sales page that I could show an individual how you make money initially on the Purify kit. Once they're off the Purify kit, you're going to go into one of 3 programs. The whole goal is to get people onto a monthly maintenance program. And if you have 10, 20, or 30 people on a monthly maintenance program, here's the kind of income that you can make. A little over $250 a month, over $500 a month, over $800 a month. Does that make sense?
Yes, and yes, absolutely. And if it was me, so I'm not into graphs. I don't know if anybody else on the call is into graphs, but I like to use the KISS method. Keep it simple, Sammy. And I would just give 3 choices. This is if you have 1 customer. Here is if you have 3 customers, and this is what you have 6 customers. And make it so simple that, you know, that this is the amount of money. And you can, if you have more customers on the system, you can see how it is going to even improve more. But I'd like to show you the easy, simple way to do this, and to just make that chart with just 3 different choices. Because all this stuff here just totally overwhelms me. All those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s, it just totally overwhelms me. So for me, just make it with 3 choices. It's a wonderful sheet that you've created, Dan, here with all the choices and the kits right there and the options. This is a sales tool that is a recruiting tool. It's not just a sales tool. It's a recruiting tool. We have to understand ourselves how much money we can make so that we will make the money ourselves so we can show other people how simple it is.
Great. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this before, or I'm going to put this into a PDF, take a picture of this, and then add it to the document that I've already created so that people will also have this at the end of that document. And
That's wonderful, Dan.
And if you come up with another system of showing this, share it with us, and we'll put it up onto the dedicated page for the marketing system for the microbiome.
Okay, Dan?
Yes.
Yeah, could you just go over again, you know, the little chart at the bottom there of the page, have month, convert, 5, CV. Just go over that again for me, because I slipped away to the bathroom, and when I came back, you had finished going through it. Could you just go over that? Yeah, that whole
sure.
table there. Yeah.
So John, the basic thing that you're trying to do is everything starts with getting a person on a Purify kit. And whether they do 7, 10, or 14 days, they're going to ask you, John, I feel great. What's my next step?
Right.
Next step is either Fortify kit, Biome Protect kit, or the monthly maintenance kit. But no matter what they take for the next step, you want to eventually get everyone onto the monthly maintenance kit. 2 Biome shakes with 1 box of Pro Plus. And this shows that If you have 5 people getting that every month, the amount of CV that's created and what your elite rebates would be back from Synergy worldwide. So you can see that as you scale this, if you end up with 30 customers by the end of the year on a monthly auto ship, that's creating for you through elite rebates over $800, over $10,000 on a yearly basis of positive net cash flow, net profit, positive cash flow into your Synergy business.
Right.
So this just shows you how to scale your business and what it can do, what it can mean to you. But the goal is to get every person who starts on a Purify kit onto a monthly program. No matter what they start, once they go Purify, whether they go Fortify or Biome Protect, eventually they're going to end up on a monthly maintenance program.
Yeah.
Okay? Does that help clarify that for you?
Yes, it does. It does.
Great.
Certainly does. Right.
Thank you, John. Anyone else with any other questions or comments?
Thank you, Dan. You make everything so simple.
You're welcome. Thanks, Noelle, for your comment. Thanks, Tracy. One last opportunity before we say goodbye. All right. I want to thank everyone for your time today. I think next week we're going to be looking at what are the key components to the Synergy's compensation plan that if a person asks you, how do I make money? What do you key into? The primary things that you want to key into rather than try and share the whole plan. What are the primary ones that you want to key into? So with that said, everyone have a blessed Saturday, and we'll see you next Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and you just need to make your time adjustment in the time zone that you're in.